The annual Pikes Peak International Hill Climb is the second oldest auto race in the United States. The event has been around since 1916 when Spencer Penrose, a turn-of-the-century businessman who had just financed the construction of the Pikes Peak Highway, decided to encourage Colorado tourism by creating a race to the clouds up the face of Pikes Peak Mountain, located just outside of Colorado Springs. For decades, this unique timed competition has drawn racers and race fans from across the planet. With 13 separate classes of cars and trucks and 8 classes of motorcycles and quads, the race includes a little something for every race fan by featuring a wide range of vehicles. Each year, racers compete in everything from time-attack four-wheel drive cars to vintage motorcycles, open-wheel cars to semi-trucks, and everything in between. The Pikes Peak Hill Climb is exactly what it sounds like, a continuous climb from beginning to end. A 12.42-mile, 156-turn race course that goes only one way, up. It's a high-speed timed race to the summit that begins at 9,390 feet of elevation on Mile 7 of the Pikes Peak Highway and ends at the 14,110-foot summit, about 3 miles above sea level. As vehicles progress through the race, the drivers have to compete with the altitude as well as the clock. As the elevation increases, the air thins, placing additional stress on the driver as well as the engine. And the altitude is no joke. While thousands of fans gather on the mountain to watch the event, most prefer to keep to the lower parts of the track where the vehicles start. Traveling to the summit of Pikes Peak can result in altitude sickness. As proving grounds go, Pikes Peak is a demanding race. Accidents can and have occurred. There are no pit stops, no co-drivers to read pace notes, and no guarantee that foul weather will hold off as racers ascend the mountain. Competitors simply have to expect the unexpected. It's not uncommon for the race to start in sunshine and mild temperatures at the lower altitudes, while just a few minutes away, snow may be falling at the peak. Drivers and their teams have to be ready for almost anything, and they'll experience it all within a matter of minutes as they climb up and over the top. So how fast can a car run the course? As of 2013, the current record is just 8 minutes, 13.878 seconds, set by Sebastien Loeb in a Peugeot 208 T16. But this record probably wouldn't have been possible without one of the latest improvements to the course, full pavement. That's right, up to and including the 2011 race, there were still sections of the Pikes Peak course that remained unpaved. Drivers had to negotiate the changes between tarmac, dirt, and gravel as they summited the mountain. As a result, many of the long-standing race records fell during the first full pavement race in 2012. The race to the clouds continues to foster innovation. In 2010, Audi's autonomous TTS Pikes Peak car drove itself up the legendary course in just 27 minutes, the first driverless car to ever climb the hill. Will more race records fall at Pikes Peak this year? You can count on that. But then again, that's about the only thing you can count on when it comes to this ever-changing and enormously challenging nearly 100-year-old event.